Shifting focus but also touching upon what we have discussed earlier, we spoke about how the plan is to dry out Pakistan, affect their economy further. India has cut off water flow to Pakistan from the Baghlihar Dam on the Chenab River with a sediment flushing operation. This has reduced the downstream flow by 80%. That's another big step taken by the Indian side. Next, it is preparing to repeat the exercise at the Kishan Ganga project on the Jhelum. Now, this is in line with New Delhi's resolve not to allow a single drop from going to Pakistan from the Indus rivers. Let's also take a look at the ground report from Jammu. India's water strike comes within hours of Pakistan's testing its surface-to-surface ballistic missile. Meanwhile, Pakistan's Punjab government has also issued strict rice sowing deadline to protect crops and also resources. The Agriculture Department of Punjab has issued a formal notification under the Punjab Agriculture Pests Ordinance 1959 and Rules 1960, placing a strict ban on the sowing of rice nurseries before May 20th of 2025. The move aims to curb pest outbreaks, reduce water wastage and also ensure high-quality crop yields. Authorities in fact emphasize that early planting not only damages the ecosystem but also increases the risk of pest infestation and also poor productivity. Rice being a staple crop in the state of Punjab, the government is taking firm steps to modernize farming practices and also promote sustainability. Farmers have been strongly advised to adhere to the new sowing schedule. As of now, the notification warns that strict legal action will be taken against any farmer or land occupier found violating the deadline.
हमला हुआ है उसके बाद भारत सरकार ने पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ कई सख्त कदम उठाए हैं। उनमें से एक है इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी। दरअसल इस वाटर ट्रीटी के तहत पाकिस्तान के हिस्से में 3 दरियाओं का पानी आया था, जिसमें इंडस, झेलम और साथ में चिनाब है। वहीं इस चिनाब दरिया की अगर बात की जाए, इस समय मैं रामबन में मौजूद हूँ। चिनाब दरिया का जो जल स्तर है वो बेहद ज़्यादा कम हुआ है। माना जा रहा है कि पाकिस्तान को जाने वाला पानी फिलहाल जो है वो रोक दिया गया है। मैं इस वक्त चिनाब दरिया के बिल्कुल नज़दीक हूँ। तस्वीरों में आप देख सकते हैं ये बगलियार प्रोजेक्ट है और यहाँ पर भी आप देख सकते हैं कि कई गेट जो हैं वो अभी बंद हैं और पानी का जल स्तर किस तरीके से कम हुआ है ये साफ तौर पे तस्वीरों में दिखाई भी दे रहा है। आपको बता दें कि यही वो चिनाब दरिया है जो पाकिस्तान की तरफ जाता था और पाकिस्तान में जो पानी है वो अब नहीं जाएगा। साफ जाहिर है कि पाकिस्तान अब बूंद बूंद के लिए तरसेगा, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से पहलगाम में आतंकी हमला हुआ है उसके बाद भारत ने सख्त कदम उठाए हैं। हम ग्राउंड ज़ीरो पर मौजूद हैं। तस्वीरों में भी आप देख सकते हैं कि किस तरीके से कई गेट जो हैं यहाँ पे वो बंद किए गए हैं और यहाँ पे आप तस्वीरों में देखिए कि किस तरीके से जल स्तर पानी का जो है, जो लेवल है वाटर का, वो काफ़ी कम हुआ है। वहीं यही तस्वीर जो है वो हमें अखनूर में भी देखने को मिली। ऐतिहासिक तस्वीर थी कि किस तरीके से लोग जो हैं वो दरिया के पार भी जा रहे हैं और जो पाकिस्तान को जाने वाला पानी है वो लगभग अब पूरी तरीके से बंद होता हुआ नज़र आ रहा है।
So these are the steps that have been taken from the Indian side as well. How exactly is it going to affect the agriculture on the Indian side is what we've just heard from our reporter there on ground. In fact, let me again walk you through the notification that has come in from the Agriculture Department of the state of Punjab. They have issued this formal notification under the Punjab Agriculture Press Ordinance of 1959 and Rules 1960. They have placed a strict ban on the sowing of rice nurseries before the date of May 20th of 2025. This comes to curb pest outbreaks, reduce water wastage and also ensure high quality crop yields, since we are looking at the dams shutting, the downstream also being controlled. So how exactly that is going to affect the state of Punjab, which is also heavily agriculturally driven. Authorities have emphasized that early planting not only damages the ecosystem but is also going to increase the risk of pest infestation and also poor productivity. Now, rice is a staple crop in Punjab, not only Punjab but also in the different parts of the country. The government is also taking some firm and strict actions and steps to modernize the farming practices and to also promote sustainability to prevent any kind of damage happening to the farm fields as well as the farmers. Farmers have been advised strongly to adhere to the new rules and sowing schedule given to them. This formal notification that came in their way warns that strict legal action is going to be taken against any farmer or land occupier if they were found violating the deadline given to them, which is May 20th of 2025.
The breaking news overtakes everything. But my question to you is, how long can we stop this water in the river? What is the capacity of our system? We have been told through our sources that 50 engineers were involved in this operation. The way desilting took place and the way the water came down to a trickle. Can you just take us through how was this achieved and how long can we do this, keeping in mind the volume that flows through these rivers?
Well, thank you very much for having me on the show. Let me start by saying what do we mean by a drawdown flushing. Drawdown flushing is when you lower down your reservoir to a river level, almost a nascent river level, where you have large openings in the dam, and you don't have all these openings in all the dams. For example, Salar doesn't have them, but Bagliar has. And Pakistan has been constantly telling us, not to use the drawdown flushing because they always apprehend that we'll be using the entire reservoir for flooding them. Of course, that's only an imaginary scale in their mind, because otherwise we can't flood Pakistan without flooding our own areas. So to that extent, during the clearance of the projects, Pakistan has been very, very cautious not to allow us any large storages. Salar Dam has already got silted up. Its entire reservoir, which was about 24 MCM, now it's reduced to 6 MCM only. But Baglihar, fortunately, we have a larger capacity, wherein we have what 300 MCM has been reduced after sedimentation to 150 MCM. Now, if I talk about MCM terms, then probably if we empty all the reservoirs as existing today just now, and considering the discharge which is flowing in the Chenab River, we may be able to stop the water for about 6 to 7 days. Now, since the treaty has been suspended now, and as rightly pointed out by General Dillon also, that we are not sharing any data with Pakistan anymore. And one of the other postulates of treaty says that if you want to do some kind of flushing or some other maintenance operations, then we are obliged to release as much water as we store in a week in the week following. So that was one of the postulates of treaty.
That this will be
Yes,
done in a different season?
this can be done. Yes.
Dr. Karta, coming
No,
to you.
the Kharif sowing season starts now. It's already started. It started in
But
April.
right now
If
monsoon
you,
is around the corner, so you will have a rainfall. But in the Rabi season, you will not get that water when you sow that.
that's true, but their problem also in addition is they have heavy silting of most of their canal systems are very badly maintained. They have very little water storage capacity. I think they've got how many very few dams compared to our number of dams which we have. So even if you reduce the water by a very small degree, and which I understand, because why I'm saying is the last time when we were filling up Bagliar, when it was coming up, that was in 2018, they had a very bad time. So that was when the dam was being filled up. Now, I don't know what is going on now, but right now the time is very sensitive. The Pak army has put its reputation on the line, saying that Indus Water Treaty, if you break it, we will go to war. So that kind of talk is dangerous. That's all I'm saying.